Another tradition which came out of the crow's nest, and it continues to this day, is the barber poles. And when the escort groups were going back and forth, they were under radio silence. They weren't allowed in any way to communicate. And this made it sometimes difficult to coordinate activities at sea. And so what two officers decided, while they sat here in the crow's nest, was it would be a great idea if they could paint some design on the ship's funnel that would allow them to recognize each other easily at sea and keep an eye on each other. On the way back to Ireland, they chatted that up a little bit more, and so when they got to the other side, they painted red and white diagonal stripes on the top section of the funnel. When the escort group was getting ready to come back, they were going through security in the dockyard, and one of the guards said to the guys, "Oh, you belong to the barber poles over there." And the originators swore that they never ever thought they were creating barber poles, but now that they look at it, yes, that's what we've done. And so the ships became known as the Barber Pole Brigade. The late Anthony Patton, who was a Lieutenant Governor of Newfoundland, was a surgeon lieutenant, a young medical officer on board one of the corvettes, and he wrote a song about them called the Barber Pole Brigade, or the Barber Pole Song, and it's still sung in messes, Navy messes, on special occasions, and we sing it at the crow's nest from time to time. And one of the things that happened with those people, the ships, was that they created little miniature barber poles which hung in the officers' wardrooms on board. And we have a number of those on display in the crow's nest as well. The tradition carried on. In the modern Royal Canadian Navy, if you look at the ships in the Atlantic Fleet, you will see that on the funnel there's probably about a 2-foot wide band of red and white stripes that run around the funnel. And that is in commemoration of the brave people who fought out of here in the Newfoundland Escort Force in World War II. And it's unique to the Navy to this very day.